stars in the main. Pink souls dancing on the screen. Victory closer than it seems. Seems that your dreams become so real. Eyes around the weekend feels. I didn't become the box. Never was afraid to fall.
Hello and welcome back to Amateur Hour here with League of Legends. We have Fedex on blue and UPS on red. And joining me today is Gry Peeps. Grunky, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great, mate. I'm just happy to be able to watch some quality League of Legends action on the Rift. Well, potentially quality might differ here and there, but we've got some great action for us to sink our teeth into and really see if we can analyze these players and see what really makes them tick. And we've got a pretty heavy rivalry on the Rift today with Fedex here on the blue side taking on UPS on the red. Now, this is a bit of a storied rivalry, both out there in the mail world and also, say, on the stock exchange. What do you know about these two teams?
Well, I know that they've had an intense rivalry going back and forth. They're always trying to steal each other's drivers, and they're always competing to try to get the upper hand on who can deliver the most packages. And quite frankly, I don't have a horse in this race, but I am excited to see them going head-to-head just to kind of put everything to rest and who's the best.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've got some all-star players coming up for the side of the UPS. Obviously, Gry Peeps on the jungle is becoming a little bit of a regular on the series, but he's always going for some interesting jungle picks, and we saw him on the Kane top in one of our previous editions, but now he is making his way into the jungle on this Jax, while he's coming up against I'm not too sure how to pronounce this name, so I'm just going to go with Zach in the jungle.
Yeah.
And he is going to start off with a full clear. Well, it looks like Grunky is going to forego the Gromp, and he's going to go for a little bit of a quicker clear. Try and get that Yoni helped out in the top lane because, yeah, that is a bit of a rough matchup for him. The Caitlyn is already imposing herself in that range on the Yone in the top lane.
Well, we got a lot of toilet names in this. I just noticed that mid lane is PH1's Toilet, and we got Toilet Destroyer down on bot lane. So definitely a reoccurring theme on these teams. I think for a UPS or a FedEx person to be quoting the toilet as much as that, I mean, clearly somebody wants to poop on company time. That's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I mean, you would rather poop on company time than on your own time, really. And I think that UPS might need to have a little bit of a think around who might be destroying their toilets in the workplace, because that's not comfortable for a lot of the other workers. I'm sure Gurge on this Annie probably doesn't appreciate the toilet at work being destroyed. But it looks like there's a lot of action going on in the top lane,
yep.
Whereas one of the toilets is going to be flushed already.
Boom.
Gry Peeps picking up the first blood. Now, that all came off of that quick clear where he went from the blue to the wolves to the red buff straight to top. And he's going to go and check out and see where the Zac is at right now. And I think the Zac hasn't even taken his blue buff. He might be a little bit scared that Grunky is going to come and check him out. But Grunky is straight back to toilet in this top lane. He really wants
we got
get
some
a double
bot
deuce,
lane action going on as well. It looks like top lane's going to get dropped. Can he get the kill before he goes down? He will not. And bot lane still getting some intense push. Toilet Destroyer has no health but is hanging out in lane. That is a super dangerous place for him to be at right now, especially with that low of health.
Yeah, Striker on this brand is really imposing himself. He can put down a lot of burn, mixed with that poison. It's a lot of DPS in this bot lane from the brand and the Twitch. And I don't think that this Ashe and Annie can really hold up to that as looks like Twitch is going to go for the kill here.
Can he get it? Can he get it? Oh, wow. Toilet Destroyer gets away with just the smallest amount of health. And Zac goes down.
Looks like,
what is Zac thinking about?
Oh, and Grunky is off to a hot start here, getting 2 kills early, and Jack's more of a scaling champ, more of a snowballing champ. Post sort of mid-game, once he gets those items, gets that Triforce and that kind of stuff. but he's actually got 2 kills early, and he's going to go for the Tiamat, which is going to accelerate that farming, which he really, really wants early game. Now, this matchup in the mid lane, Akshan into Vladimir, is a little bit more curious. You don't see this one too much in the meta, as you might see the Vlad slotting into the top lane. But the Akshan honestly offers a lot of versatility, lots of good roaming, while also lots of good in-lane sort of 1v1ing skill with that passive where he gets the 3 procs off and it does the bonus damage, or if he only gets the 1 hit off, he gets the movement speed, so he's able to trade and get out of trades quite easily, whereas the Vlad, has to wait for the rotation of spells to come up before he can get a little bit more damage off.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got some bot lane poking going on. Looks like we're going to have a back on bot. Top lane, they're sitting in lane half health. We got some action going on mid, though. It looks like a little bit of a showdown, maybe. They're going to back off of each other. It looks like we're going to get wards on the dragon. Are we got somebody going for dragon right now?
Yeah, it looks like the Jax is jumping on that one early. Early Tiamat, he thinks he can sneak this one away. So the Zac is going for that level 5, going for the farm a little bit, but it looks like Hippo Sniffer going for another aggressive trade, but we've also missed a kill in the bot lane. Damn, this camera controller is all over the place. It's just, in these games, usually when we're watching pro games, I don't know if you were able to catch any of the World Finals the other night, it was very exciting, but there's quite a solid flow to the game and a narrative in terms of everyone knows what's going on and where, and everything is set up minutes in advance, whereas in these games, things are just happening all over the map.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Twitch going to be spotted out here. Oh,
Jungle's going for it, but...
just out of range.
He's running back. Wow. All right, so we got Grubs are getting killed right now by Zac.
A lot of pings onto the Ashe.
Toilet Destroyer staying in lane with no health. I don't know why that happened. That really shouldn't have happened. But good job for Team Fedex securing that kill. Grubs are going to get taken out real quick.
Nice little objective gold over to the side of Fedex. Now they needed a little bit as they are 2 kills down.
That top lane is getting pushed a lot right now.
Yeah, he's being a little bit cheeky with this.
What?
That's pretty much one auto attack from the Caitlyn can take him out. I think he's going to try and get this. Oh,
yeah. What?
Now that was a little bit of overconfidence from Hippo Sniffer's 57.
Just, I guess, thinking that he was safe with that low of health, but I mean, one ability was all it took. We got some action going.
Gank in the mid lane.
Yep. Mid lane's going to probably be secure. Bot lane's got some action going on right now.
Yeah, it looks like Gurge and Toilet Destroyer aren't having the greatest time in this bot lane. I feel like this is going to be a bit of a struggle lane for them until they hit that level 6 power spike where they get that Tibbers and they get the Enchanted Crystal Arrow just to lay down that CC. But it looks like Gurge is getting caught out trying to get a ward. It's not a good one, but the ult from Annie comes out and the Zac
Gurge is going down. Wow. Yeah.
Now that gold
great capitalization on
out, and actually,
Team Fedex.
Fedex is taking the gold league now, where it seems like this is a nice little swing in onto the Vladimir from the Akshan. He's going to get some damage down, but the Zac there is to help. Now it looks like Gry Peeps is pathing down to try and help out this Akshan. Will he be able to get away using that passive nicely to get the movement speed? He might be able to get out of the way.
Oh my gosh! Oh, what a great play! Zac is right there. Wow. Well done, Zac.
And Grunky Peep just shows up just to watch the final little bit of damage unfold.
Incredible.
And it looks like Grunky Peep is just going to get back to his farming. We haven't seen him pull off a gank in a little bit. I think he is sort of resigning himself to trying to, scale up, get a little bit ahead. But I don't like that idea into this Vladimir, who's technically infinitely scaling, because he's just so strong the later in the game it gets. And with that double ADC threat of the Caitlyn and the Twitch rather, it looks like there's action on both lanes. Oh my god, Wombo combo coming out from the bot lane. Gurge and Toilet Destroyer absolutely wiped off the map.
Yeah, boy, Stalker and Starry each taking a kill, and that was incredible.
The package has been sent for Fedex in this bot lane. As you know, 2 for the price of 1. That Twitch ult plus the brand ult. But it looks like there's a little bit of a setup here in the top lane.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Hippo Sniffer is going to go in.
Hippo's getting
nice
aggressive.
Double cover. He didn't even know the Zac was in there. And
wow. And Grunky's there to clean up. Can he finish? Wow.
That was a beautiful piece of AoE there. Hippo Sniffer's... There was no vision on that Zac in the bush. But he was able to get the double ult and the double knockup.
Absolutely.
And that Tiamat from the Jax doing work. You know, it was a nice little combo. Didn't really expect that. And they're going to share this tower plating gold in the top lane. Vlad being left to his own devices in the mid lane. Now, this matchup, Fedex vs UPX, is leaving out, American Mailways and that kind of stuff, who is also another big player in this sort of region. And we might see that matchup down the line depending on who succeeds in this gameplay. And what do you expect out of one of those matchups down the line?
I don't know. USPS has a solid game right now. They've been delivering packages both to houses and businesses all over the United States for the longest time. And, unfortunately, though, with recent price increases, people have wanted to stop sending quite as much. So it's hard to tell how they're going to do in this lineup.
Speaking of delivering, we got a little bit of a matchup in this mid lane. It's going to be quite close. Gurge is coming to support, and it looks like they've scared off Fedex from this engagement just for now.
Do you think Fedex should have gotten a little more aggressive on that one? I think they probably could have done a reversal and maybe taken him. It was 3v2.
I felt like that was a nice play by them just to back off. They've got their bot lane, taking plates in the bot lane, extending that gold lead almost 2.6k this early in the game. I think that was a good little trade, and looks like the Jax is just going to resign to getting this top lane Scuttle Crubs just so they can get some more tower pressure down. But unfortunately, even with all the pressure helping out this Yone, Toilet here on the Caitlyn is just dominating the lane, and he's up on CS, he's up on kills, he's dropped a couple, but I do think as you look down at the items, the collector on the Twitch and the collector on the Caitlyn, it looks like they are just trying to really run away with this game. Dragon going over to the side of Fedex, but Gry Peeps is not done. He wants a little bit of
I think Toilet's going to get it. I think Toilet's going to go down. There. Wow. Ooh. Good kill.
But in the bot lane, the tower is being dropped. Huge gold lead being brought up by Fedex. Really, their stock price is just on the rise right now. And if I were to put a bet down right now, definitely taking out that early game with these late game pieces, it's going to be hard for UPS to try and find a way back into this game.
Yeah, I think right now, let's take a look at the scoreboard. We got 9-7 kills for Fedex over UPS. We've got 23.9 gold to 20.5 gold in favor of Fedex.
Oh.
We really are seeing Fedex coming out as a subtle winner on this one. If we're looking at the projections, It is showing 13 minutes in that Fedex will win. But as we know on Summoner's Rift in League of Legends, it's not over until it's over. So
I think all the games we've had the pleasure of watching together, Crazy, have had back and forth action. I don't think any of them have been a one-sided stomp, even with the aspect of having like a couple AFKs here and there. But it looks like the jungler is coming in. Oh, a nice double knock-up and a double slap. Oh, there's a very good gank from the jungler. But it looks like Gry Peeps might be coming in here to clean up a kill.
Zac's going to get it before he can take out Toilet Destroyer.
Oh, this is
aggressive. Oh, wow! And they get it, and they get away.
He's out.
That is incredible.
Oh, and Hippo Sniffer getting a kill back onto this Caitlyn. Looks like this Caitlyn is just trying to hard shove and get as much gold as possible.
Absolutely.
I'm not too sure because they've got so many squishy elements on the side of Fedex that I think this Jax and Yone is going to be having quite a good time in these team fights, where if they just get a little bit of CC onto the back line, it's all said and done. And I'm also liking how Gry Peeps is pathing. He's 4-0 on this Jack, so he's got a lot of power. But, you know, it's hard to beat the Zac and what influence he's putting on the map. Lots of CC. Oh, it looks like the Caitlyn is TPing top lane.
Yeah, I think Hippo Sniffer might just be doing a fake out. He might turn around and do a reversal on that. We've definitely seen a lot coming out from Fedex right now. They're still in the lead with gold, although they have now fallen behind on the kills. We're probably going to see more aggressive mid lane action now that we've seen bot UPS tower drop, and we've seen top lane lose both of their tier 1 towers as well. I think they're probably going to be pushing on the mid.
Fight in the mid lane.
Grunky's going all in. It's going to be a
the Akshan getting a
3v4. Yep, we're going to see Zac is down. Brand is coming in. Hippo Sniffer slays Toilet in the top lane. Oh, wow.
Health bars here.
Yeah, UPS has just given it to Fedex right now. I think Fedex should probably retreat. They got a lot of damaged players. We got some chase in the jungle going on right now. Oh,
it looks like
Toilet Destroyer goes down.
Deep. There's heaps of follow-up.
Hippo Sniffer's going to go down too.
Fedex. Oh, wow. What a bloodbath. Now, we saw the shutdowns of both the Twitch and the Jacks going over both ways.
Absolutely.
And that is pushing the gold lead even further up, almost 4,000, and they get the tower. Fedex is going to be very happy with that. Now, the power of Fedex's team fighting is showing through. It might not be too much CC, that's mainly on the side of the Zac. But boy, do they have a lot of damage coming through with that Vlad, Twitch, and Brand combo. Whereas the Brand ult is going to be amplifying the damage, and the Twitch ult and the Brand ult is going to be slapping with a little bit of percentage and a little bit of DPS.
Absolutely. So right now, score 14 kills to 13 kills in favor of Fedex, and 32 to 28 as far as thousands of gold. We've got the bot lane getting pushed back out. Top lane was just smacking the tier 2 tower. We've got some mid lane team action going on, so this is going to be exciting. It's going to be interesting to see. Is Starry going to get away from Grunky, because he looks like he's going to get taken out. Striker coming in. I don't know what he was intending on doing.
Ooh, Zac's coming in as well.
Zax might get it. Oh.
And that's the power of that Brand passive. If you proc it on 2 people, it is an easy kill. And it looks like in the top lane we did miss out on this Akshan. Slava getting another solo kill rather. And he is going to be doing a lot of good work on this Akshan. Probably the saving grace, I'm thinking now, because you had those 2 dive members of the Jax and the Yone, but you're able to revive them.
Zac is going to get in here. It looks like he's doing some serious damage. Very mobile. Cleans him up with little to no damage overall on his health. Wow, he is right back to full health, and he's headed back to the jungle now.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to try and 1v1 that guy with the healing and the damage coming out. But it looks like this Caitlyn is still perma pushing. I'm not too sure about the strategy here from Toilet.
Uh-oh. I think Toilet is gone. Grunky just says, "What you doing? How are you?"
Yeah,
say hi to your mom, and then takes her out.
Grunky on this Jax has been quite the benefactor of this reckless pushing from the Caitlyn. But it looks like the dragon may be getting set up here.
Brand is looking to get a little action going on right now. They do have wards on the dragon.
It is a 4v5, so it is a good time for UPS to try and pick up this dragon. But as we know, Zac is great
DPS down with his AoEs. Ooh. Let's see. I think he's getting everything set up to try to do the kill steal. Nope. He doesn't get the kill steal, and he might end up dying himself. Brand overextended and gets destroyed.
And with
Let's sit out for half a minute.
The kills are even, but the gold's still very far apart. It looks like the rest of Fedex said that they were just going to swap that dragon for the Herald, but it didn't seem like Brand got the message. Maybe the message got delayed. Maybe one of the drivers, hit a pothole, had a flat tire or something. But it looks like there's a big fight in the mid lane, and the Zac is just going to town.
Get one.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that Zac is ridiculous.
And he's
right
chasing
now.
down Grunky. Oh, barely.
Look at the mobility. on Zach. Grunky is so low on health. Can Hippo Sniffer do something to help? Nope. I think Zach should go in there and try something.
Looks
He's
like
gonna back. Wow. Oh, never mind. He's coming back in, and Starry's coming in to help with some damage. It looks like Hippo Sniffer's taking a lot, very low on health. He's gonna retract back. Starry with the kill. Grunky just gets away. Wow. And it's now 19-18 in favor of Fedex. Again,
Toilet
the
Destroyer
cold disparity is even larger now.
Yeah,
at
Toilet
40,000 to 34.
can't really get much going. You know, he's trying to get into these side lanes, but he's being met with this support brand who is absolutely stomping him. Oh, and the Herald's going the wrong way. Whoa, that was a bit of a misplay from the Zach. He's not going to get that charge off from the Herald like he wants. Unfortunately, that one's going to go over, and he's going to get his jungle item on the side of the Jacks there. What are we seeing for the future?
You got to
of this
really
game?
hate when that Rift Herald.
It's looking a lot more even than the gold chart says. But I think that Fedex is making a little bit too many aggressive plays, and they're getting caught out in bad opportunities when they should be trying to bait around these objectives and try and get some solid team fights off, because that brand and Twitch are so strong right now, and with the front line of the Zach, who's got the 2 items ahead of his counterpart of the Jacks, you know, it's looking like a rough game for the
if
Jacks.
you look at where both teams are spending the bulk of their time right now, the red side of the map is definitely where both teams are spending the bulk of their time right now. So Fedex clearly getting a lot of push, having a lot of
engage.
we got this team fight going on. Oh, Toilet gets the kill.
Slava's been looking great all game, but unfortunately, the Caitlyn
I don't
with
think
the
Toilet's
collector,
getting away though. Hippo Sniffer finishes him off.
Yeah, the Caitlyn with the collector is always going to be able to do some work. With the TP's coming in to support them in the bot lane, looks like they're going to try and get a big shove out. Only got 1 minion. Little bit of a waste of a TP there from the Vlad. But it looks like they're just trying to get some more control in this bot side jungle while Gry Peep is around and a little bit low. So I think they know that they can get a little bit of jungle objectives off of him. But it looks like the brand is looking for a bit of damage to get off on this Ashe. It's a bit of a minefield here for the UPS, even in their own jungle, isn't it?
I would absolutely agree. They have to be very cautious. You see a lot of wards out on both team sides, but you know, we see Fedex stealing a lot of the packages in the jungle there. Whoa, team fight. Starry just got killed.
Now this is the
Grunky
kind of
looks
fight.
like he wants to engage, but he doesn't have the health. Hippo's
Grunky's
coming
really
in.
low.
Grunky might get dropped. Oh, we got a double kill coming out.
This is exactly the kind
Got
of fight that
reverse
UPS
Toilet now.
wants. Completely
Gets Gurge.
split. Fedex can't use their AoE on anyone because no one is grouping together, while all of these pick
This brand might get taken down by Hippo Sniffer.
Oh,
there it is.
From UPS. And they're back.
It's an ace.
They're right
and
back
the
in it.
kills. Yeah, the kills swing back over in favor of UPS. Boy, they are all sitting out for a little bit of time now.
Still
yeah,
a
it's a
little
great
bit of a
change
gold
for them to be
lead
able to push.
for Fedex. But unfortunately, they're just losing the fights, as we see they have this really nice team fight composition. But in that fight, they were split between blue buff, between the sort of tower here, and these different pick aspects, like the Annie ult, like the Ashe ult, and like that sneaky Akshan running around in Viz. They were able to just get off a lot of different CC onto the priority targets, like the brand, like the Vlad, and like the Twitch especially. Now, the Twitch was looking very scary at the start of the game, but it looks like he slowed down on the CS. The item lead isn't as strong, and this Akshan is actually picking up the slack. Another dragon being
is back.
started.
Both teams are up and at the objective, with the exception that Hippo Sniffer is coming back from base. It is 4v5 right now. Zach's going to get in there. There's the double stun and the knock-up. Grunky taking quite a bit of damage. Toilet Destroyer is almost dead. Starry's going to drop first, though. There we go. Now Gurge drops. Toilet Destroyer running away with very low health. Dragon gets finished up by Team Fedex. Hippo Sniffer comes in, does a lot of damage on Zach. Slave to you just gets killed. Grunky comes back in to reinitiate. Hippo Sniffer's taking damage.
It's a very
Will he
close
drop?
fight.
No, my gosh. He just gets double kill. Striker's going to drop 2. There goes the brand. Triple kill for Hippo Sniffer. Was that Hippo Sniffer? No, it was Toilet Destroyer.
Yeah, Toilet Destroyer.
Toilet Destroyer just got the triple.
From the dead, almost. Wow, that fight was a game of inches. Absolutely close. I thought there that Fedex had taken that one completely easily. But, wow, just played it perfectly on the flashes. Every health bar was low, and Toilet Destroyer was able just to get those little auto attacks off here and there. Utilize the slow from Ash's passive, and just, wow, what a nice fight from the side of UPS, playing things with a thread, you know. It's just a very close team fight, and that was exactly the kind of position that Fedex wanted to be in those team fights, where they got those AoEs off. That's going to be quite demoralizing, Crazy.
I would agree, and not only is it demoralizing, but the gold lead has almost vanished. The gold is almost even, but the kills are not. So with that last encounter, Fedex is now sitting at 23 kills, and UPS is sitting at 29. You know, it looks like that last mile delivery is really what's going to count in this event, and boy, it looks like UPS has an advantage in this in-game format.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's just all about efficiency. It's all about getting, you know, it's so you can. Oh, and another big
King's
catch
going on
out.
Baron,
Wow.
but Brand's going to get caught out. Oh, Brand gets melted. Oh no, there goes most of their DPS. Starry's going to drop next.
Now it's all downhill.
It is now 3v5.
As I was trying to get out before another nice pick from the side of the UPS. It's all about that final mile, you know. You can only get the package in, and it's all about delivering and those last crucial moments and overcoming those challenges, and also playing to your strengths. Fedex, you know, they could be grouping up a little bit stronger and moving a little bit of more mass together, but little things here and there like getting caught out. That Brand went into that bush completely uncontested, no wards, and now he's just given up the Baron over to the side of UPS, who is very up on this game.
Absolutely. We got another encounter coming on.
Not
Hippo
sure
Sniffer,
about this one.
About half health. This one looks a little bit more dangerous for
the
the UPS team.
Now the Yone still is very...
Hippo Sniffer is going to get taken down with that. Oh, Zach's going to get aggressive. We got a... I want to say we almost had a stun coming out, but
yeah,
I think there's a lot of pings for them to fall back. I don't think Fedex wants to finish this fight.
Now they're definitely looking to get something back off of these players.
Zach's trying to get the Gurge, but Gurge is going to get underneath the tower. They're going to try to fake out the back. Oh, Zach's going to tower dive. He's getting set for it.
Oh, he's going in, and he's going to catch Toilet.
Oh my gosh. Yep, Toilet's getting caught out. Toilet drops. Wow. They are now pushing on the inhib towers.
That's almost a negative Baron power play from the side of
Oh
UPS.
my gosh, Gurge is getting caught now. Gurge is going to drop. Grunky's going in. Where's the rest of his team? Grunky takes out Striker too. He is taking so much damage. No. Grunky drops. Slava 2U is going to die too. Hippo Sniffer's the only one left to defend. It is a 3v1 now. That inhib is toast. Will they push the core? There's a lot of timers counting down, and I don't think Hippo Sniffer's got what it takes to take 3 down.
Wow, what a swing.
They're going for the core towers.
They want the win here. I think they're feeling a little bit pressed, but
Zach's going to take the damage, but he just gets away.
And the Ash
is not going to give that kill.
They overstayed again. Oh, a lovely arrow coming out from the Ash.
Yep, we got a stun. Toilet Destroyer trying to pick this one up. It looks like Toilet Destroyer's got this one in the bag.
Damn.
Toilet Destroyer drops him, and we are now looking at cooldown timers on both sides. But Team UPS is going to be up in 3, 2. Their entire team is up now.
The pendulum swings again, Crazy. It's just absolutely back and forth between these two teams. The rivalry is so intense, you know. Every single inch that is being given over to each side is being gobbled up, pretty much. And it looks like Hippo Sniffers is going to try and get some damage down. Third drag for the side. Now this Earth drag is, Ocean drag rather, is very good for this Jax and this Yone, who are going to be hitting constantly and constantly making use of that health back.
All right. Team UPS secures the dragon. It looks like we're going to gather up, and they're going to end up being in mid lane. There's no other objective coming up right now. They might decide to put some wards. It looks like they are going to push the mid. A lot of pings coming down. It looks like UPS has pinged the dragon, but the dragon's already been killed.
Now this second item, Spirit Visage, on the Zac is a bit curious, as it is for... Oh,
Hippo Sniffer's getting caught out right now. Starry's going down. Starry gets killed by Hippo Sniffer.
It's a great fight.
A ton of damage. Oh my gosh, he gets double kill. Hippo Sniffer with the double kill, and they get a kill on Toilet Destroyer as well. Oh my goodness. Is it going to be an ace? It's an ace.
Wow, and just when we thought that the Zac was able to get that really good pick onto the Ashe, Hippo Sniffer and Gurge was in the backline, just absolutely one-hitting them. And that's the problem when you do have this very defined front-to-back team fight where Zac is the only front line. This
might be it.
Is leaving a little bit to be desired. Yeah, this looks like they're going to be pushing down.
Grunky, this might be it.
Quite long.
Yeah. This might end up being it. I don't know why they're bothering at bottom. Go straight for the core, guys. Go. You got this.
Oh, but the Twitch is in a perfect position to open up and get some damage off.
Oh my gosh, that Brand's damage. Starry picks up one, Brand picks up another one. Gurge is going to run.
Both those teams are just desperate for the end here, but it looks like the Annie might be able to turn back onto the Twitch. There we see the power of the Twitch. Those two just grouped up and just get absolutely annihilated. Damn, where is this game even going? As we saw, it was within 2 minutes that we saw each of them on the Nexus towers for the other team. No objectives are coming up anytime soon, but it looks like Fedex is very hungry to get some packages sent.
Absolutely. The score is now 31-40 in favor of UPS, and the gold has now tipped and is in favor of UPS. Red team is definitely taking it to him. Toilet Destroyer's taking a lot of hits. Looks like Toilet Destroyer's going to go down.
Just as
Toilet Destroyer drops.
Toilet Destroyer was a bit of a good element to the side with that Enchanted Crystal Arrow getting those picks and stuff, but gets caught out himself. It looks like Gry Peeps is looking... spots
we got some action going on in the jungle. Grunky's going to take a little bit of damage. Zac's going to take some too. I think they're kind of getting a disengage. Now it's 3v3.
This is a bad fight.
Kitsuki's taking a lot of damage. Zac drops. Kitsuki drops. Striker 2 is the only one up. He's trying to lay on some damage, but he is
a bit of an
out of his league.
There.
That's 4v1 now.
Yeah, the Twitch wasn't even there, and that's their main element of damage. And this Baron is going to go over to the side of UPS again. Yeah. Another Baron, and hopefully they don't fumble the Baron power play off of this one as much as last time. It looks like Twitch is hunting. He walked straight into Tippers and revealed himself, but that is all good. Baron going over.
There we go. Annie is kind of just hanging out there. Starry is going to do some more farming. I think Starry's done so much farming. Starry's going to get caught out in the jungle,
a nice Twitch ult coming
Slava 2 for you is going to get hit. Hippo Sniffer's going to pick up Starry. Wow. Hippo Sniffer with a double kill, but he gets taken down by PH1's Toilet, and Grunky goes for the Toilet and gets it.
Yep, he is being flushed yet again down into the sewer system. And I'm just not too sure why Fedex aren't playing around each other. They've got these great teamfight elements, but they just keep getting caught out. And it looks like the Zac's going to go in and try and make a hero play, but I think it might be a little bit too little.
The tower is gone. There goes the damage. Grunky's going to just sit there and hit him. The teammate comes in to try to help him, but just watches as he dies. Not a lot more damage coming out. I don't think he's doing anything in that lane other than taking hits. Grunky is not going down, and there's the ace right there. Toilet Destroyer grabs the ace on that one. Now the top inhib is down. Mid inhib is still down. It looks like the team's going to push on the core towers again.
Not over yet.
But Starry nails it again and sends Gurge back.
there's always going to be one overstay with these two teams here. I'm not too sure if it's because they like hanging out on the porch, patting the neighbor's dog, you know, not getting onto their next job fast enough. It's actually slowing down their delivery times, and it's actually forcing them to do a little bit of overtime here on the Summoner's Rift, you know. There were those occasions where they were both looking at the Nexuses on either side, and, you know, they smelt the flowers a little bit too much, and they had their cake and they tried to eat it too, when in reality they needed to portion the cake up, get back together, get back to base, recoup, and think about this next team fight. But, you know, we've got this Yone almost full build. We've got this Jax almost full build on the Akshan. And he's been a bit of a menace this game, constantly in the side lane, and constantly finding these sneaky little flanks. And we've got the arrow coming into the Caitlyn, but they don't want it. Wisely enough, the Jax recognizes his team's not there, and recognizes that the whole side of Fedex is there as well. Good little back off there, but a nice arrow across the map showing that Toilet Destroyer has got a couple tricks up his sleeve. Oh, this is not good for Slava.
Brand's already got a little damage stacking on him. Starry's done a little bit too.
On the flash.
Brand's going to still keep going for him. Slava for you is going to take down the Brand, but...
And the bees come out.
Slava's
We've got 4 in the mid lane. Are they going to be able to stop it?
Down.
Oh no! All the bees are coming out.
They're all trying to get back, but it looks like they're going to lose one core tower.
Oh, the flash onto the Caitlyn and the
wow!
Oh, the Twitch is in the back up.
Oh my goodness! Zach and Starry are going to go down too. Oh my goodness! God. There it is.
And that's going to be all
going to be it. That is all. Zach's going to come back in just to make it look like a good effort. But he does take down.
And the ending was some fireworks, you know?
The one ending is Hippo Sniffer.
Yeah.
He's the only one left alive out of everybody.
That was a 9-death team fight there at the end. What a great way to finish it off, you know? Panic, all of those bees coming out. And we had the Akshan getting caught out. And the team from UPS just said, let's send it. And they did. They sent it down the mid lane and delivered the package. But, wow, you know, I was pretty impressed with that Twitch, constantly finding these little team fights there at the end. And it was a great back and forth game, Crazy.
Absolutely. This was a great game to watch right now. And let's kick it into Crazy Kills Plays of the Week. Go ahead, Drunky.
Oh, I definitely think there wasn't a specific player that stood out to me this game, as I felt UPS played harmoniously. Even though Slava was sort of sticking out as that carry, I thought that he sort of let himself down on a couple plays, got a little bit too aggressive. But it was that dragon fight, that crucial dragon fight where health bars were low, very low at the end. But the side of UPS was able to pick it up, and I'm not too sure whenabouts that was. We'll have to get the timestamp. But it was just such a nice back and forth team fight. Health bars were low. It looked like the side of Fedex had come through and just absolutely mopped the floor with UPS. But UPS stood on business, and they went straight back in there and got work done, getting the cleanup. But I mean, that fight there at the end was a banger fight there.
Absolutely. Well, we are excited to see that Team UPS has won, and they're going to be moving on in the Amateur Series. You guys stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
Cheers.